Well, UNCW winners of 2 straight, both at home, as we recap the week that was for the Seahawks. Mike Vaccaro here alongside the coach, Takeo Siddle. And Coach, you know, coming back home, you've got to protect that home floor, and you were able to do that in a week that saw you play Thursday and Monday. Not a typical week for you.
Yeah, it was, it was a different week for us, like you said, but, I got to give a lot of credit to the guys and my coaching staff for, really preparing the right way. We've been doing a really good job of that as of late, really locking into our process and attacking it with great energy. And, I think that's been the message to the guys, and they've been doing a really good job with it. And I think it showed on the court over those past 2 games.
Yeah, 2-game homestand. It started Thursday night against Northeastern. This is a team coming in, you and them, both 2-2 at the time in conference standings, and a very dynamic guard in Rashad King. How'd you get this done? How'd you get the win against the Huskies?
Well, it was a mentality thing with the guys. Northeastern, the last couple of years, they hadn't been great. But what Bill Cohen has done is he's been able to keep some of those guys that he brought in as freshmen, and now they're juniors. And so I just wanted the guys to understand how good they are. And, we went out there, and I thought we did a really good job after we struggled early. I thought we did a really good job of locking into a scouting report and making some plays when we needed to.
And a solid team win when you break it down. 4 players in double figures. Noah Ross, a big game in this one as well. You got to like that, to see the balance come through and help you get a win.
Yeah, strengthen the unit. We're a team. If you want to say we have a superstar, it's Donovan. He's our guy right now, but we don't have that dynamic superstar or a couple superstars. We have a team full of really good players that are capable of having big nights. And, I always tell you I'd rather have it like that, where you're beating teams by your depth. And, I think it's a strength of ours, and we have to continue to be about that as we move throughout the conference play.
Yeah, that team play certainly showed through Thursday against the Huskies of Northeastern. UNCW taking them on in Trask Coliseum, back filled with students back on campus as well. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Inside wide open, Obioha. Obioha slams it in. That is a 7-footer who's 280, get wide open. Obioha to the cutter. Morse looking for the dunk, and he got it to go in. A lot of contact there. Sean Moore. Newby gets it into Montgomery. Moore, far sideline, Obioha. Newby left corner 3. Oh, man, great ball movement. Coming off a career high start. Ross left corner 3 on a line. It goes in. Noah Ross just as Williams gets a screen. Bounce pass near sideline. Moore. 3. Sean Moore connects. They needed that. Good chance opportunity again for UNCW. Ross drops it to Corbin on the wing. Inside to Obioha. Obioha! Count it! And 1 for the big man. Shot fake. Freedom up. 3 from the wing. Good as it bounced around and fell through. The Seahawks take the lead. Gets it to keep. Oh, it's stolen though by Obioha. Obioha drives in, flips it up, no good. The follow is for Moore. And that is how the half will end with a Seahawks. Grip. Williams now will do that. Grip in the block. Shoulder into Metcalf. Count the bucket and the foul on Metcalf. And that'll get McGriff to the stripe. Diving on it as Obioha gets it off to Williams. The lob down low. Flipping it up is Sean Moore. Great hustle. Headed by King. 15 on the shot clock. Drives it left against King. All the way in. Short. Gets a miss. Throws it up. Scores. And is fouled. Second 3 seconds. Corbin shot fake. Dribbles left. Pulls up from 3. Banks it in at the buzzer. Joshua Corbin says, I'll take her. So Williams top of the key. Off the screen, Corbin sets up. The 3 is good. Back-to-back 3s. That one by the difference in the glasses. Montgomery drives, banks it in. It gets fouled as well by King. Down low, the bounce pass to McGriff. Kicks it out to Ross. Open for the 3, and he nails it. Noah Ross. 9 on the shot clock. Moore, far sideline. Newby 3. Good for Donovan Newby. And a quick timeout taken here by the Seahawks.
UNCW gets the win, 80-72 the final score. Coach, up until this point in conference play, you struggled a little bit to score some points, but 80 against a good Northeastern team, that's a good number.
Yeah, the box score will tell you everything. I thought we were really imposing. I thought our offensive rebounds created second chance opportunities for us. We attacked the paint, got to the free throw line. You know, we turned them over, and it helped us get some offense as well. So we did it in different ways. And, you know, for us to get out of the 60s, which I want to be out of the 60s, we have to, if our threes aren't falling, we have to try to get it in different ways. And I thought the guys did a really good job attacking that.
Bench was really good with 27 points, 14 of those from Noah Ross, and a double-double from Harlan Obioha, 12 points, 10 rebounds in the win. So the Seahawks, a big win there at home, the first of 2 games at home this week for UNCW. We'll take a break. We'll recap the game from Monday against William & Mary. Stay with us.
It's Truck Month at your Carolina Ford dealers. Get great offers on a large selection of Ford F-150 trucks with available smart tech like Ford Blue Cruise, the hands-free highway driver assist feature named Consumer Reports' top-rated active driving assistance system 2 years in a row. Tough this smart can only be found here during Ford Truck Month. Get up to $10,500 in total savings plus 3 years of Ford Blue Cruise on a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT Hybrid.
Hey, grab me one too.
I'm just being myself, cool as can be.
It's so easy. Get out your own way.
Morning flurries. The return of special traditions like candied bacon, a warm, cozy fire, special gifts to open, and cinnamon raisin biscuits home for the holidays. All wrapped up and shared with good people. This season, unwrap the holiday goodness of Hardee's. Our gift to you, breakfast now served till noon.
I'm just being myself, cool as can be.
It's so easy. Get out your own way.
Well, every game important. After a big win against Northeastern, it set up an even bigger game against William & Mary on Martin Luther King Day as the Seahawks took on William & Mary, undefeated in conference play up until that point. And Coach, again, this is a team scoring a lot of points, letting it fly from the perimeter. Those will certainly had to be defensive emphasis to try to stop that perimeter game.
Yeah, and Brian Arrow's done a really good job, you know, coming in and you know, igniting that program with great energy and a unique style of play. And we wanted our guys to understand that it was a different deal than it had been in the past. You know, the lone undefeated team in our league, and high octane offensively and defensively, they pressure and trap you. So, you know, some keys that we focused on the offensive end was taking care of the basketball. We had to take care of it, and I thought we had a clear advantage on the inside, so we wanted to play inside out. And then on the other end of the floor, they push it on makes and misses, and they shoot really fast, and they shoot a bunch of threes, and they make a lot of threes. So we wanted to really lock in on staying connected with them and making them uncomfortable and making them do something that they didn't want to do, and that's drive the basketball and play out of the post. We did a really good job with the scout report yesterday.
Yeah, I thought it was well coached, great game plan, because especially first half, you broke that press and it led to some great looks, mid-range, even layups once you got past that press.
Yeah, I told the guys in the locker room after, I thought we played with tremendous poise and maturity. You know, we got a little wild at times, but that game makes you do that. But we wanted to attack for open threes for our three-point shooters, layups or fouls, and then if we didn't get those, we wanted to run our offense with great poise and pace and try to get it inside. And, you know, I thought for the most part of that game, we did a really good job of sticking the scout report on the offensive end. Yeah,
impressive game for UNCW. A big win for the Seahawks back home against William & Mary. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Skip pass. Corbin, baseline pull-up. Got it. It's for the try. Low block. Starting to drip, kick out. Newby hit the three. And the Seahawks leading 9-8. Well, Newby didn't have to on the Seahawks side. Skip pass to Newby for three. Good! Seahawks in transition. Montgomery with the dunk.
Well, that's not going to be mentioned. The Obioha protected.
Communicate on defense. We've seen some changes. Obioha with 5 and the slam. Defense throughout the season. Good find for Kamari Grip with the left hand. Moore gets back out beyond the arc. Montgomery guarded by Oofy. Step back 3. Got it. Another made triple for the Seahawks. Their third today. Newby inside Obioha through 2 defenders. Obioha using his speed moving through. Trying to shoot. Case, miscommunication. And what a defensive stand for the Seahawks. Outlet to Montgomery who lays it in.
Given any room.
Oh, and Ross, the finish on the other end.
How about that?
Defense from McGriff. Montgomery pushing up the pace, down the lane. Back-to-back buckets inside, an 8-0 run for the Seahawks. Newby gets it out to Moore. 8 to shoot. Newby for 3. Coming right back. That's the third triple for Donovan. Shot clock. Newby, deep 2. No, the putback, Montgomery.
Again, a big game, big win. 85-74 the final score. The Seahawks in the 80s for a second straight conference game here. And Bo Montgomery, outstanding coach. 24, career high for him. Again, a big offensive night in his second start here in a Seahawk uniform.
Yeah, Bo, you know, he's had a really good way about him as of late. He's been really locking in to attack and practice with energy and just, you know, he's always about the right things, but like coming out, like being an upperclassman in practice. In the practices before that led up to the game, you know, the coaches were in the coach's office. They were nervous because he was turning the ball over a little bit. But when you look back at practice, he was really attacking and finishing at the rim, making his open threes. He was really aggressive, and I'm proud of him. And we need him to finish strong as we go down the stretch.
Yeah, Bo Montgomery really good. Only 1 turnover, 3 assists to go along with his career high 24 points in that game. Again, the Seahawks now just a game out of first place in the conference standings with the win. The first loss for William & Mary in the CAA. We'll take a break. When we get back, it's our Pepsi player profile. Jake Murphy is our subject here this week. Stay with us.
People have trusted Reed's Jewelers with their life's moments since 1946. That's because we're family owned. We treat everyone who walks through our doors or visits our website as a part of our family. We have a beautiful selection of jewelry and watches for any occasion. We offer free shipping and returns, as well as multiple payment options to make sure you find the perfect gift. See why people have trusted Reed's Jewelers to celebrate their life's moments for over 75 years.
Hi, my name is Dr. Claude Jarrett with Wilmington Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine here on UNCW's campus for your Medical Minute. Here in Wilmington, we're lucky enough to have the ability to enjoy a lot of outdoor sports and activities, such as our lovely beaches. One of the more common injuries that we see this time of year are biceps tendon ruptures. The bicep tendon ruptures typically with eccentric load with heavy lifting by flexing the elbow. One of the best ways to prevent this type of injury is make sure you're lifting in a correct manner, using more legs, less arms. With Wilmington Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, our job is to help patients avoid long lines and expensive costs of the emergency room. We're able to tackle many orthopedic injuries such as acute traumas, fractures, and sprains.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
For over 25 years,
Window World has been Wilmington's leading exterior remodeler.
From Window World of Wilmington,
I'm Joey Pollard, and this is my daughter Hannah. We offer endless window options and colors.
Talk about instant curb appeal.
Whether supplying storm protection or security,
Window World has you covered. Backed by our lifetime limited warranty,
Window World is still offering superior products
at great prices. Thank you, Wilmington,
for all your support over the years.
Time for this week's Pepsi Player Profile. It is Jake Murphy. Coach, unfortunately his season came to an end, but this is a guy got the scholarship in the offseason, and he was going to be a factor. He was going to give you some solid minutes as he did early on off the bench this season.
Yeah, I hate it for Jake that he's not able to play, because he was really trending in the right direction. He was starting to get a feel for how we want him to play, and get used to the speed of the game. And he was going to be very valuable for our team, moving forward. But that gives him time to sit back and kind of observe everything, and get himself ready for next year. But he's going to be a huge part of our program. I'm so glad we have him. You talked about the scholarship; he earned it. He's an OKG, our kind of guy, and we love having him around here.
Well, Kagan Jackson had a chance to sit down with Jake before the season. Let's have our Pepsi Player Profile now with Jake Murphy.
Seahawk Nation, joining me today on the Player Profile is none other than Mr. Jake Murphy, an Arizona native. A long way from home, Jake. There's probably a lot of differences. The weather's not quite as different, maybe a little bit more humid out there, but what would you say are some of the biggest cultural differences, the weather, all that good stuff from here in Arizona?
Yeah, culturally, I think it's pretty much the same. Obviously, it's not very high pace around here. It's not a real East Coast school, I think. Having the beach helps, I think, weather-wise. It's a lot more humid down here than it is in Phoenix. It's probably 120 degrees over there right now. But I love it out here. I think it's, a new environment. Kind of sick of that heat and just, the same weather every day.
So Jake, you came to us 2 years ago from the Air Force Academy, so it's a pretty unique experience. What did a normal day look like at the Air Force Academy?
A lot different than here.
I can imagine.
Over there it was, you'd get up around 6. You'd have morning formation, so kind of just like being with your squad, going over announcements. You got to like march and all that kind of stuff. I know it's gibberish to you. And then you'd go to breakfast. You'd have class really from 7 to noon, which was kind of a lot. Over here it's obviously a lot more relaxed. And then after that you'd march to lunch. Do your lunch with your squad, and then from then on it was kind of just practice time. They kind of laid off athletes a little more, which is nice, but there was a lot more work and a lot less play.
So a super structured environment. How do you think that prepared you for life after basketball?
Yeah, I think I've always been a pretty disciplined guy, but just my upbringing. But I think it helped me a lot. You can't really replicate going to a service academy. So I think it just put some hair on my chest, and hopefully I'll see some benefits from it.
So Jake, from last year to this year, you were able to go from walk-on to scholarship player. We're going to hope to see you a lot on the court this year. What did the process look like for earning a scholarship?
Yeah, I think I was a scholarship player at Air Force. I was recruited in high school. I think I was put in a different spot being at Air Force. I wanted to land at the right school and the right opportunity, and so I did take that walk-on opportunity, and Coach Siddle just laid it out to me from the start. Prove yourself, do what we need you to do, and good things will happen. So kind of just stayed to it, was very strong on my faith, and knew there was a plan, and so things ended up working out, and I'm excited for this year.
All right, final question. Any player, NBA, college, whoever you want to be, who do you model your game after?
Model my game. I think it's taken some changes over the past few years. I think in high school, I had the ball a lot more in my hands, and so I was doing a lot more with it. My favorite player is Devin Booker, being from Phoenix. Shout out the Suns. But right now, I'd say it's more towards a kind of like a Klay Thompson role. I think being at this level, and the player I am, I need to be able to shoot the ball and play defense. So more of a 3-and-D kind of player.
All right, you heard it here first, folks. Jake Murphy, thanks for joining us today.
Yep.
Seahawk Nation, we'll see you next time.
It's Truck Month at your Carolina Ford dealers. Get great offers on a large selection of Ford F-150 trucks with available smart tech like Ford Blue Cruise, the hands-free highway driver assist feature named Consumer Reports' top-rated active driving assistance system 2 years in a row. Tough this smart can only be found here during Ford Truck Month. Get up to $10,500 in total savings, plus 3 years of Ford Blue Cruise on a 2024 Ford F-150 XLT Hybrid.
Hey, grab me one too.
I'm just being myself, cool as can be.
It's so easy. Get out your own way.
Morning flurries. The return of special traditions like candied bacon, a warm, cozy fire, special gifts to open, and cinnamon raisin biscuits home for the holidays. All wrapped up and shared with good people. This season, unwrap the holiday goodness of Hardee's. Our gift to you, breakfast now served till noon.
I'm just being myself, cool as can be.
It's so easy. Get out your own way.
Time now for the Wilmington Health Play of the Week. Bo Montgomery, a career night against William & Mary. Here is our high-flying Play of the Week.
Seahawks in transition. Montgomery with the dunk.
Boy, that's not going to be mentioned. I hope you all have respect for the ring.
Again, a career game for Bo Montgomery with 24 points, high-flying, a big dunk there. And again, he's kind of set the tone early that he was going to have a big game.
Yeah, he was very aggressive. He took the first step back jumper, and I think that was okay. It got his jitters out. He missed it, but it was a great shot for him. But he was in attack mode the entire game, and we absolutely needed him to do that.
Yeah, big game for Bo Montgomery. Again, our Wilmington Health Play of the Week. Window World Wilmington High Impact Rebounder of the Week. Once again, it's Harlan Obioha with 9 rebounds on average for the 2 games. Coach, again, he continues to be a huge factor for this team.
Yeah, we need him to do a lot of different things for us, but rebounding is absolutely number one. He chases long rebounds down. He rebounds out of his area. He goes up and snatches them with 2 hands. We need to continue to win the rebounding battle, and he's a huge part of it.
As for the Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week, well, it's the team. The team, a great job in the 2 games, 4 players in double figures in both games. 5-0 this season against Division I opponents when 4 players are in double figures. Coach, just great balance because of those 4, 6 guys were in double figures in the 2 games combined, so it's great to see.
Yeah, Mike, if you look at the last 2 champions, it was College of Charleston, and they played 10 or 11 guys on any given night, and they didn't have a superstar. I mean, Ante Bursavich is really good, but those guys were playing 20 to 25 minutes a game, and they did it by crushing you with their unit, right? And that's what we want to be about. I think that's the best way to do it is, having depth, and the best team will win, not the team with the 2 superstars or whatnot. It's the best team will win, and that's what we've been talking about. And hopefully we'll continue to be about that.
Yeah, certainly saw that this week in these 2 victories in CAA play. Speaking of CAA play, we'll take a break. We'll take a look at those standings and what's ahead for the Seahawks next.
People have trusted Reed's Jewelers with their life's moments since 1946. That's because we're family owned. We treat everyone who walks through our doors or visits our website as a part of our family. We have a beautiful selection of jewelry and watches for any occasion. We offer free shipping and returns, as well as multiple payment options to make sure you find the perfect gift. See why people have trusted Reed's Jewelers to celebrate their life's moments for over 75 years.
Hi, my name is Dr. Claude Jarrett with Wilmington Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine here on UNCW's campus for your Medical Minute. Here in Wilmington, we're lucky enough to have the ability to enjoy a lot of outdoor sports and activities, such as our lovely beaches. One of the more common injuries that we see this time of year are biceps tendon ruptures. The bicep tendon ruptures typically with eccentric load with heavy lifting by flexing the elbow. One of the best ways to prevent this type of injury is make sure you're lifting in a correct manner, using more legs, less arms. With Wilmington Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, our job is to help patients avoid long lines and expensive costs of the emergency room. We're able to tackle many orthopedic injuries such as acute traumas, fractures, and sprains.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
For over 25 years,
Window World has been Wilmington's leading exterior remodeler.
from Window World of Wilmington.
I'm Joey Pollard, and this is my daughter Hannah. We offer endless window options and colors.
Talk about instant curb appeal.
Whether supplying storm protection or security,
Window World has you covered. Backed by our lifetime limited warranty.
Window World is still offering superior products
At great prices. Thank you, Wilmington.
for all your support over the years.
Well, you take a look at the Hardy CAA standings now 3 weeks in, getting very interesting, tight on the top with 3 teams tied in first place. The Seahawks basically a game out of first place. So, Coach, you're starting to see a little separation right now, 3 weeks in, but right there within striking distance of the top of the conference.
Yeah, we got a long ways to go, Mike. But the main message to the squad is just to get a little bit better each and every day, and just keep attacking our process. You can't really look at the standings and look ahead. You have to stay present in the moment and, just worry about taking care of your days. And we've been doing a good job with that.
One game at a time. The next game coming up Thursday in Charleston. The Seahawks and College of Charleston. First meeting of the season, Coach. And again, you mentioned Ante Brcevic. It certainly starts with him. Tavares, outstanding three-point threat as well. Certainly a big challenge on the road.
Yeah, it's a team when you look at their season box. They don't have the depth that they used to have, but they have star power. What they've done is went out and recruited a bunch of really good players, and they play those guys a bunch of minutes, so starting 5 guys. And, we have to do a good job of trying to limiting those guys and making everything tough on them. But it's certainly going to be a tough challenge for us, but, I know our guys will be up for it.
UNCW Charleston Thursday at 7. We'll have that for you on the Breeze. Then the Seahawks back home take on Hampton Saturday, 7 o'clock as well. That game on Flow College and the Breeze as well. 2 big games this week for UNCW, trying to continue to climb the conference standings. Coach, best of luck.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Another edition of the Seahawk Basketball Show featuring Takeo Siddle.